Welcome back to the Twist of Fate podcast, where you can find your inspiration to make your dreams come true.
It's beautiful. I really like this place, yeah.
Take two.
If you want to watch the rest of the episode, you can catch me on the Twist of Fate podcast.
My name is Kenny Santucci. I'm a gym owner and I own a company called Strong New York. What inspired me to start my business was that I finally realized at about 25, 26 years old, I'm unemployable. I'm so bad at being an employee and I don't like listening to people because I have this crazy idea that I think I know more than most people when it comes to the things that I want to do. So I knew I had to start my own business. And I kind of fell into it a little bit. Somebody had asked me to be a partner in a business years ago, and I kind of became the managing partner, and then I was like, well, I don't really need them, so I could go do this on my own. And that's what kind of got me into the gym space. And then when it comes to the event, I saw that there was a hole in the market for a fitness and wellness event here in New York City. And I was going to all these other fitness and wellness events, whether it's the Arnold or the Olympia or all this LA Fit Expo, a lot of this stuff all over the country. And there's nothing here in New York. And the things that were here in New York were, the Food and Wine Festival, Comic-Con, all this other stuff. There was nothing when it came to fitness. So I go, okay, well, time to build one here. So I just kind of took it upon myself to do it. I always say that I want people to leave with a smile and some knowledge about themselves or about something in the health and wellness space that they didn't already know. So if they could leave with those two things, I don't care what went on there, as long as they leave smiling and with a little bit of knowledge on how they could live a better life. Those are two things that I hope that happen, whether they come to my gym or the event. I always tell people if I could give you one superpower, it would be to be consistent in anything, because if you do something long enough, eventually the bottom breaks and you win. But the things that I tell people that they should be doing on a daily basis to stay consistent is not worry so much about tomorrow, right? It's the way you look at it. If I keep worrying about tomorrow, then I'm gonna live with anxiety. And if I think about yesterday, I live in depression. So I wanna think about, all right, what is in front of me right now, and just going and doing that. And it's more of a discipline than it is anything else, but also having somebody who keeps you accountable. I think people downplay the importance of a partner or a trainer or somebody to help them kind of keep them consistent. So when somebody books a session with me and I charge a lot, especially with people who have a lot going on, you want to charge them enough so that it affects their pocket, so that they know they have to show up for that appointment. Because if they don't show up for that appointment, then it dings them that price. And eventually they start to realize, oh shit, I'm paying this much, I should show up for that. Or if they have a buddy or somebody that could be consistent with them. A friend of mine is Triple H's trainer, and he 4 days a week for the last 10 years drives from New Jersey to Connecticut to train him at 11, 12 o'clock at night. But he knows that he won't work out at that time unless my friend is there. And he charges him an astronomical amount of money, one for the inconvenience factor, but two, to be on call for that. I just got one of my trainers, a pretty well-known celebrity, and I said charge her, because when you weren't charging her, because she was doing it because she's a celebrity and blah, 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 I go, but now she shows up because you're charging her a certain amount. And even people who have a ton of money, I have billionaire clients, you charge them $1,000 an hour, they're like, oh shit, I'm burning $1,000. They should kind of pay attention to that a little bit. So some people are either driven by the financial aspect, or some people are driven by like the community aspect of it, having somebody else there. So I say, if it wasn't for people being consistent, I probably wouldn't have a job, because I just keep most people accountable. Put one foot in front of the other, right? So as soon as you start in motion, whether it's walking or going to the gym or doing anything, it's movement creates more movement. So when you're feeling like shit and you're sitting on the couch, or you're depressed, or you're upset in any way, movement, you will only have that feeling of depression and sadness for a 2-minute period. It'll go away and then it'll come back. So when you're in that point in your mind that you feel bad and you start to feel down on yourself, get up and start moving. Just put one foot in front of the other and start moving. Go for a walk, go for a run, walk to the gym, go see a friend, walk to your phone, like leave your phone. You know, I think movement's gonna help you do things that you never thought you could do.
How did you meet Doug?
This will actually be the first time I meet Doug. I've never met him before. But from what I gather, he seems very on top of the business world, and I'm interested to chat with him. Hey guys, I'm Kenny Santucci. If you want to check out my whole episode, check out the Twist of Fate podcast.